Does the ICC have jurisdiction in the situation in the Philippines?
The Philippines, a sovereign state, had decided to join the international treaty, which is the ICC Rome Statute. It's the treaty that created the International Criminal Court. This is a sovereign decision by the Philippines. And also the Philippines, later on, decided in a sovereign way to withdraw from the ICC Rome Statute. It's also a sovereign decision that we have to respect. We hope that in the future, Philippines and all states that are currently not parties to the Rome Statute would be again in this joint group of states committed for a global fight against impunity and for justice for the victims. But in the meantime, we fully respect the sovereignty of each state to decide to join, to remain a state party, or to withdraw as a state party from the ICC Rome Statute. However, when withdrawing from international treaty, there are certain elements that have to be put in place. And essentially that the Rome Statute itself indicates that, for example, the withdrawal will only be effective 1 year after the deposit of the withdrawal instruments of the state of Philippines in this case. But also the ICC judges have clearly indicated that the Rome Statute include the simple idea that during the time that a state was party to the Rome Statute, crimes committed on its territories or by its citizens are under the ICC jurisdiction, meaning under the court's authority to investigate and eventually to prosecute potential perpetrators of these crimes. This authority does not stop when there is a withdrawal. The withdrawal is only for the future, meaning that after the withdrawal becomes effective, if there are crimes committed on the territories or by the citizens of the state that withdrew, they would not be under ICC jurisdiction. But crimes that were under the ICC jurisdiction because the state was a state party, they remain under ICC jurisdiction, even if we can trigger this jurisdiction by an investigation after the withdrawal. So actually the ICC retains jurisdiction over the crimes that were under its jurisdiction during the time that the state was a state party. And this jurisdiction can be used, triggered, exercised at a later stage, because it's important to highlight that the crimes under the ICC jurisdiction, so war crimes, crimes against humanity, genocide, are so serious, so grave, that they cannot be kind of stopped because of time passing. There is no status of limitation for them. So even after 10 or 20 or even more years, they were under ICC jurisdiction, they remain under the ICC jurisdiction and can be prosecuted if all the legal conditions are, of course, met. So in this case, this is why the ICC has jurisdiction over crimes that were committed on the territories or by citizens of the Philippines at the time that the Philippines was a state party, but does not have this jurisdiction for potential crimes that may occur after the withdrawal becomes effective.